So when I work with somebody, um, it's this wonderful, um, exciting, unpredictable process in some ways because when I work with somebody, what I get to do is go on this journey of kind of exploration and excavation. And there's this wonderful moment and many moments where I invite someone to just sit down and start. I think of it as unpacking. They start unpacking for me all these layers of material that's inside them. And there is this feeling like together we're going into the dark, right? Together we're going into the darkness, into the unknown. Because often when someone comes to me, they don't fully grasp what it is they're here to share, or they see parts of it. Very often people come to me and they say, there's so much of it, I can't see the forest for the trees. So the first part of working with someone is, I almost feel like we're two kids holding hands and we're kind of stepping into the darkness together. And I'm just saying to them, talk to me, tell me this, right? Tell me that. Tell me a story. Tell me a story about when you were a kid, right? Tell me a story about the first job you did. Tell me what about that you loved, right? Tell me what about that made you come alive. And this stuff just unfolds. So it's this incredible discovery. And yet when I'm working with someone, I have to be willing to sit and not know. I think that's part of the magic of this process is that when someone comes to me, I don't have a preconception about who they are and what they're here to share. But I create the opportunity for them to have this very safe space to say what's on their mind, to say what's on their heart, and to unfold what's inside of them. And then I just have to be willing to listen and hear what's coming out, encourage them to keep saying more and saying more and saying more, and trusting that as they do that, something is going to emerge. And it always does. And sometimes it's surprising. Sometimes it's not what I expect. Sometimes it's not, they don't go where I think they're going to go. But it's always this surprise where all of a sudden, out of the darkness, out of the 20,000 ideas or the, I'm not really sure what I have to say. I don't know how to explain it. Like I hear, like there's sort of a ping and I hear them say something and there's an energy to it and a focus to it. And I go, ooh, what's that? And I know they're onto something when I feel like I could just sit at their feet and listen, for a long time because they've hit, it's like they hit this place where the words just start tumbling out and they're so clear and rich and potent. And when I'm helping people look at the structure of what they have to offer, it's so messy. I make mind maps and it's really messy. And there's this idea and this idea and this idea. And it could be organized this way and this way. And, there's all of this. And then again, just as I look at that picture, all of a sudden I go, oh, there's this, 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 and this. And what if we organized what you have to offer around that?